Hello guys, welcome back to JavaScript tutorial session 4. In today's session I will cover what is boolean, undefined, null and BigInt data type in JavaScript. So you already seen lot of data type like string, number data types. So today I will cover the four important data type from the primitive one which is boolean, undefined, null and BigInt. In JavaScript, booleans are one of the primitive data types that can either hold true value, either true or false. So let's see how we can assign some value as part of the primitive data type which is boolean. So let's go to the VSCode, and this is the test.js file I have created into the JavaScript tutorial project. So we'll define some variables. Let b1 equal to true. Okay, and I can another variable let b2 equal to false. Okay, now I can print them out. Both the variable b1 and b2. So what will happen if I just run them after control S, save the code into the test.js file and try to run it with the terminal node space and the file name. So you could see it is coming as output is true and false. So boolean will only allow either true or false. If you try to enter true 1, it will still consider, but it will not consider as a boolean. Okay, so it will be throwing the error, because in case you want to make it string, you need to be within the quote, single quote, double quote, right? But here it will throw the error, so it will be only considered true or false. Okay, in case you want to make true 1, that is possible for the variable b1, but you need to put it under quote, because true 1 is a string, not a boolean. So it will throw you the error. Now whatever data type we are declaring, right, we can get the type with the help of operator, with the help of the type of operator. So in case user wrap true or false in a quote, then they are considered as a string. So we will do one more stuff. So here within the double quote or single quote, whatever way, I can make it false. I'll create new variable 3. Okay, now I can print it out. Now let's see what's happening there. You could see it is coming as false, but it is color is not getting changed, because these are the right keyword, preserve keyword in JavaScript, true, false, right, all this part. Okay, let console.log, right? But here false we are defining as a string within the double quote. Now in case you want to get the type of operator for all the variable whatever you have entered, right, what you can do, you can just make it the console. Here you can mention type of, means type of b1. What b1 variable is actual type of data type. Similarly you can get all the variables b2, b3. So you could see it will be boolean. It will be also boolean. But a third one I have defined false, which should be boolean value, but I have given as a double quote, so it will be string. Right? So that is the way it should work. Okay, you could see these are the 3 values coming. The first 2 is boolean and last one is string, because this is the b3 variable I have created, where it is, we are marking at a false within the double quote, so it will be considered as a string, not the boolean data type. Okay, so boolean value are mostly used for comparison and logical operator. Okay, so double equal to sign is actually is the equal operator. So equal to operator double equal returns true if the operands, both operands are equal, or it will return false if the both operators are not equal. Okay, so here it will return. So let's try to print something in the console. So say I can give something 20. If 20 equal to 25, no, right? So it will be giving me false. Okay, or I can, similar way, I can just check with the not operator to sign, not equal to sign, right? Okay, not equal operator returns true if the operand are not equal at all. Okay, so it will be giving me true. Okay, so apart from that, similar way, I can just try to check it other thing. So here I can make it say Java. Here the first one is the uppercase, and second I can make it Java lowercase. So it is not same. So it will be giving me true result. So let's try to see here. The first one is coming as false because 20 is not equal to 25, and here 20 not equal to 25, so it is true, giving me true result. And second, third, last one is Java, and Java is not same because the first word of Java here is uppercase and here it is lowercase, so it is giving me true because I have given it not equal to sign. So that is the way I can use the comparison operator, right, to check the true or false. Apart from that, last one is logical and, right, we can use to check whether both the thing is true or not. So logical and returns true if both operand value are true, else evaluate as a false. So I can, similar way, I can make something called logically and, right? So true and true. So what will be giving me? True result. It will be giving me true. Here if I give true not equal to false, so it will be giving me false. So that is the way, right? This logical operator I can use. So first one is the comparison operator you already seen, and now it will be seeing the logical operator. So now let's save the code and let's try to run it again. You could see now the last two is coming as true and false. First one is logically true because both, in case both are true only, then it will be true. But in case anything is getting false, it will be false. Okay. So that is the way you can deal with different type of boolean operator, boolean data type. Okay. So boolean data type, actually it will hold two value, true or false. In case you want to give anything like true one, any value other than true or false, you need to be provided within the string. So type of operator for the boolean variable should be always boolean, and for the string it will be string. So type of operator in JavaScript is used to determine the data type of a value or variable. The boolean value primarily used in comparison and logical operations, right? We can check logically or equal or logically not equal, and also we can check, right, we can compare whether both are true or false condition is matching or not, and logically we can check whether both logically true or any one is false. So that is the way you can use boolean data type in JavaScript. Now we will see the undefined data type in JavaScript. So let's comment it out first. Okay. So what is undefined? In JavaScript, a variable without a value has the value undefined. The type is also undefined. The meaning of undefined is value is not assigned or empty, right? So let's define a variable. Just simply define a variable. Okay. So here you could see the value is undefined, type is also undefined because I did not define anything, whether type or value. Now if I want to just simply print it out, what will print it out? Let's save it. You could see it's undefined because we just initialize the variable, right? We have created the variable, but we don't define anything. So value is undefined and type is also undefined. Okay. Now, in case I want to print the type of operator, right? Type of operator for this data type, for this variable A, what it will print? Okay, it will print again undefined only. Okay, it will also again print undefined. Because this is the undefined data type, I did not define anything. Okay. Now, I can create one variable here. Another variable. Okay. So, any variable can be empty by setting the value to undefined. The type is also undefined. Normally, user use null to assign an empty or unknown value to a variable, while undefined is reserved as default initial value for unassigned thing. Now I will just try to see this command where b simply we are trying to undefine itself, defining as undefined itself. You could see now, right? B is undefined. If I want to print the console and type of b, then you will see the differences. Okay, again it is undefined because value is undefined and type is undefined here. So it is printing as b, and here already defined the value is undefined, so it will also printing the undefined. So that is the way undefined data type will play a pivotal role in JavaScript. Okay, so users should avoid explicitly assigning undefined to any variable. Usually they assign null to the variable to indicate unknown or empty value. So in case that you already know that something you don't want to assign the value, right, you can make it null so that it will take the null value instead of undefined. Now I'll cover what is null data type in JavaScript. So in JavaScript, null represent no value or nothing. Okay. So let's see what is the way we can do for the null data type. So we'll try to copy this code here to explain it. Okay, so we are defining variable num, okay, and we are mentioning the value as null. So indicates that the number variable is said to have no value or empty value. Then if I want to print out, it will be definitely null value it will be printed. But if I want to print out the type of the num, type of operator of the num, it will be giving me the object, right? Because we are creating some object where we are defining the value as null. You could see it is value is coming as null, and type of the right variable is as object. Num variable is object. So when comparing null and undefined with equal to operator, they are considered equal. So what is the equal to operator? In JavaScript, equal to operator compares value by performing type conversion. Both null and undefined return false. Hence null and undefined are considered to be equals. Okay. So let's see. If you want to check whether the return type is same or not for the null and undefined. Okay, it will be same. That is the way it will be printing the true in the console. You could see it is printing as true in the console. Okay, so now I can comment out all the code whatever you have written. The last one from today's topics I'll cover is the BigInt data type. So you already seen, right? You have created data type called numbers where you can give some like decimal value without decimal value as well. So in case you are not giving any decimal value, it will be considered as an integer. In case you are giving some decimal value, it will be considered as a float or right like that. So JavaScript BigInt is a built-in object which represents whole numbers wherever the number is larger than 2 to the power 53. minus 1. So it can go to the minus 2 to the power 53 to plus 2 to the power 53. But in case the number is bigger than that, so number will not play a pivotal role. So here you need to use BigInt. A BigInt value, also known as BigInt primitive, is created by appending n to an integer literal. It allows precise arithmetics with integer beyond the safe integer limit of a regular number. Suppose there is a safe integer value called x, right? But if you define as a number value, after that if you want to do some addition, so number will not be changed because the maximum number is already reached. But if you use them as a BigInt, then if you want to add those number, it will be properly displayed. So for the BigInt, at the end you need to make it n. At the last you need to make it n. So it will be considered as a BigInt number. Okay. So let's see how to define the BigInt number. So similar way only. So let is the variables. I can define any variable name, and I can define any number which is greater than 2 to the power 53. Okay, I can print the number and I can type of that number also. So it will be type will be BigInt because that is the differentiator. N, you need to make it n. Okay, you could see it is BigInt. But in case you are just normally giving a number, that is also possible. So instead of that n, you just remove that n. Okay, big var 1, or maybe like num var. I can give something called num variable. Okay, where I remove the n sign. So here, what the type will be there? You could see the type number, right? That will be the type because you did not define, appended, n at the last. So it will be number, simply number. But yeah, you could see that the printout is also coming as it is about 35. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it is about 35. But here you have given n, means it is considering as a BigInt data type. So that is the way you can make it differentiated between the normal number and the BigInt number. A BigInt is similar to a number in some ways. However, it cannot be used with methods of the built-in math object and cannot be mixed with instances of number in operation. So here 100 and n data type is BigInt, whereas 100 equal to integer, so it will not be the same type of, will not be same. So it will return false. Okay, so let's see what it is printing out. It will be returning false because type is not same. For 100 and it will be BigInt, for 100 it will be number. So type or data type for these two variables is not the same, so it is giving false. So that is the way you can deal with BigInt data type, null data type, undefined data type, and boolean data type. So that's all from today's session, guys. Thank you.